Hello, all. Yep, Joey R Sports here. Good old 1989 if you catch Twitch, but Joey Richardson here. Yeah, we got a home game against Texas A&M, either 2 tackles or an INT, I think. Give him the lead. Yeah. We're ranked 2. I've been there since I've been to the stadium. It's really nice.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Almost a touchback. Almost like a touchback.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabs it in the middle. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's right.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. The Aggies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now here's Reed. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Throwing Reed. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Got his man on the outside. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hits him inside the 20, still going.
Yeah.
Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They send the tight end in motion. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way.
Damn.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pulls it in. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free.
He
gets
juked.
it all the way inside the 20
Damn, I ain't gonna.
to the 19
At this point,
down. And the Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass.
I could have had 2 tackles already, but no, God doesn't love me, do you?
Reed. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Good words of encouragement.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Running inside. It's Temple. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Quick release on the RPO. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going with the ground game left. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing.
Just how patient do you want to be if you're on offense now, too, man? Facing another 4th down. You punted the first one. You're trailing early in this game. You start feeling like you got to score touchdowns if you want to keep up. They might decide to stay aggressive here.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Oh, what a caught! They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
The Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working the middle, it's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Here's Reed to throw. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeps it on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Reed. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
A lot of times on third and long, you're not thinking blitz. You're thinking they're going to sit back in zone and play conservative. They blitz, kind of break tendency, get to the quarterback. He gets the screen off. But, man, great job by this defense. Not just flying upfield, not paying attention, and letting them catch that screen behind them. That's a big stop on third and long.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run it on the counter. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll test the right side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Plucks it out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Snags it, and he's open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reed on the play action. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Maybe a double pass. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep this drive alive. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Wow.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldog! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Dickens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Throwing Reed. Safe completion on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Love you,
So the
sugar,
first play of the drive,
cat.
starting here from the 45.
Love you, sugar. I love my cat.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Georgia sends out the punt team. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Timeout taken here by the
I
Aggies.
might
That'll
be
their
out of the
first.
game.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Could be an alley. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Reed. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Again, it's Reed. Complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And this one is perfect.
Yeah.
And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 9 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Wolverines with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium in Athens. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half. About to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody. And they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab over the middle. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off-play action on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside, it's Temple. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Here's Reed to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Reed. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Might have a chance. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back, fighting off the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 2nd down coming up. Going to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Spinderella really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the counter. Nice move to keep running. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, he's actually out there.
On the delay, it's Temple. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
All that time was
Lining
running
up to
back.
tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Reed. It's complete to the left. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 20.
Okay, not quite time to stop the recording.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Reed. They're working that left side. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side.
He got it, though.
Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The RPO, it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Okay. I can wait a little bit.
1st and 10 coming up.
A couple more minutes, maybe.
The run from the shotgun. Maybe a crease. An
Bowling.
explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Dogs right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Toss sweep to the right. Fights off a defender. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they
Yeah.
add 6 more to the board with that triple
I've enjoyed
house.
watching the rest of this game on the
He's doubled his
sideline.
touchdown output for the
Probably
season
realized,
in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
even though some of the starters didn't get out of the game, well, in this case, I'm a starter who didn't have to play the entire game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
So at this point, y'all, I'm feeling pretty good about how I got pulled out of the game, because simply we started winning. But for those on YouTube, do not forget to like and subscribe. God bless.